it's Jen. Welcome back. Today I have for you the start of a very exciting vlog. I am going to be reading 3 thrillers that I own on my shelves. Now, as most of you probably know, thrillers are my go-to favorite genre, my most read genre. And I have 3 thrillers that I own that are newer releases or new releases. And with all 3 of these, I have heard that they have twists that will make my jaw drop. So with how many thriller books I read, a lot of the times, or maybe not even a lot, but there are many times where I guess the twist or guess what's going to happen in the book. It doesn't mean it ruins my enjoyment level necessarily, but so I have high hopes that one of these will have a twist that I won't see coming, because that's my favorite part about reading thrillers, is when you're reading silently in your head and then outwardly you gasp or I'm like, no way, you know, that kind of thing. So I thought it would be fun at the end of this video to rank these in a couple different ways. So overall ranking, which one was my favorite to my least favorite. I also want to tell you guys character-wise which one had my favorite characters to characters that I may forget about. Also, I'm going to rank the pacing, right? So which one of these had me turning the pages the fastest? And then lastly, which is kind of similar, but which one had the most tension, felt like the highest stakes while reading. So those are the 4 areas I'm going to kind of rank at the end of this. The 3 books I have chosen are The Last One by Goldin. I've heard this one starts off a little bit slow, but the twist is really good. This one we're following Kaz. She is on a cruise ship with her, I don't know if it's her new love, Pete. And when she wakes up in the morning on this cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, everyone is missing. Can you imagine? Like, is this real? Is everyone really disappeared? Is this going to be some kind of like paranormal book? Or is this going to be some kind of psychological thriller? I don't know. I don't want to know. That's all I know about this book going in, but I have heard that it has a twist that will make my jaw drop. Second one is Kill for Me, Kill for You by Cavanagh. This one, he's a UK author. This is actually a UK edition, so I got this before it was released here in the United States. Still haven't read it, but this one we are following a revenge plot. We have 2 ladies that meet by chance in a New York City bar, and over drinks they realize that they both have something in common. They both have someone that has ruined their lives and they want revenge. So they decide, if I kill for you, you kill for me. I read 13 by him and it was so good. That was so good. He has a really big backlist, if I'm correct. And so I'm excited to pick this one up. Another plot twist I heard will be really worth it. And then last but not least, Megan Goldin's new one, Stay Awake. I have read her before and liked her. This one, we are following a character. Her name is Liv Reese. She wakes up and she has writing all over her arms. It says, Stay Awake. And she goes to her apartment. She's just, confused what's going on. And when she gets to her apartment, there are strangers living there looking at her like she is absolutely out of her mind. She also has a bloody knife in her pocket. Yeah, that's all I want to know. So those are the 3 books that I'm going to tackle for this vlog. Not sure how long it'll take, but I'm excited to get started. I'm actually going to start with Stay Awake because ironically last night I fell asleep trying to start this book, but I read 2 chapters, I believe. So Stay Awake is going to be my first read in this vlog, and then I don't know where I'll go from there, but I will check in with you during my reading experiences of these books. I am so excited to get started. I think the 4 rankings at the end will be fun as well. Those are best overall, best characters, best pacing, and highest stakes. So those are going to be the 4 areas that I will kind of rank these books in order at the end. So there you have it. I will get started. I will check in soon, and I will see you shortly. Okay, so I am got to chapter 14. So I'm going to keep this spoiler free, which is going to be really hard because I'm hooked, you guys. So short chapters, the writing is great. It's easy to read in the sense of like the chapters are ending on like cliffhangers, which I really like. So it's making it really quick, a quick read so far. turns out, this is in the cover too, the description, so it's not spoilery, but she is she works for a magazine, a trendy magazine, and so, again, like, she goes back to work and everything's different and everyone's acting strange towards her. She gets a strange phone call. I don't want to say much more because I don't want to be spoilery, but I am so into this. I cannot wait to see what happens. I have to know. This is so good, you guys. So far, loving it. 65 pages in. Hey everyone, okay, I'm checking in. I'm actually at a friend's house right now, laying by the pool, having a little sangria, reading Stay Awake, and I'm loving it. So I'm about 125 pages in. It's so hard to talk about this book and really truly tell you my thoughts because I can't give away any spoilers, but just know it's been a great experience. I'm still just as lost and confused on what the heck is going on. There is a scene in here at like an art event that I won't get into, but so unsettling. I just keep imagining like being in her shoes or feeling like I'm in her shoes and thinking, what would you do? Like, how unsettling. You don't remember all this time, no idea what's going on. You don't know who to trust. Like, I'm 100% there with her. This book is written so well. I'm in it. I'm in this book with her. It's so good. Really enjoying my experience. On a side note, so the detective in this book, oh gosh, what is her name? Hold on, bear with me. Detective Halliday. So I would love to see Detective Halliday back in another book. Like, I know she's just the detective on this case, but I'm really enjoying her character as well, and I would love for her to have, sorry, I know this is not the best filming, I'm dealing with wind right now, but I would love to see her in a second book, with a different, mystery. I'm enjoying her character a lot. So yeah, so that's my update, 125 pages, not quite halfway, but so far so good, and book 1 of this vlog is just off to a great start, and it's going really well. So that's it. All right, I'm gonna get back to reading and enjoying the sunshine. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm back. So I forgot to show you, this is what I use. This is a book sleeve. Lindsay from Lindsay's Little Library actually makes these book sleeves. I've bought book sleeves from other sellers on Etsy before. I realized she did it, but she does such a good job. It's got the same pattern inside. Check out her shop. I'll try to see if YouTube will let me link it down below. But I love succulents. This is my favorite one. I do have different seasonal ones I use, but this is my go-to. I use my book sleeves when I travel. I use them in the summer because you're protected from the pool water, the lake, the ocean, whatever you're by. It just keeps your book nice and neat. This does fit the hardcover, but barely. So if you have a really big hardcover, think like, a 600 plus hardback fantasy, this size isn't going to be big enough. But it definitely fits all paperbacks and some regular size hardcover books. So just wanted to kind of plug that in there because I can't go anywhere without this. It really helps me out, protect my books. But I just got to a point in the story where I'm getting a little bit of an explanation about what's going on, and I'm loving it because along with that, I'm getting a little bit more of a twist. Again, don't want to be spoilery, but just know I am so worried that the other 2 books are going to be great as well, and I'm going to sound like a broken record. So if I do, I apologize now, because it's hard to say different things when you can't really talk about the book and spoil anything for you guys. So yeah, this is a good book. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog, and I will check in soon. Bye. Okay guys, off to such a good start. I finished Stay Awake by Megan Goldin. I loved it. I'm giving this 4.5 stars. It was never bored. I was never bored reading it. I could not turn the pages fast enough. I love the amnesia trope. I loved it. Just was such a good psychological thriller. I felt like the little twists throughout the book to the big reveals were done so well. I did not see it coming for the most part. Where will it compare in comparison to the other 2? I don't know yet, but I am so happy that I picked a good one. I love the twist. like I said, I was never bored. It definitely was like heart-stopping thriller, psychological thriller, and I highly recommend this. I liked it just as much as The Night Swim, which was the other one I read by her. So yeah, we're off to a really good start. So I will be starting my next one here in a few days. I think I'm going to start Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Cavanagh next. So I will keep you posted. Bye. Hi. So first check-in for the last one by Will Dean. This is book number 2 of this vlog. So I am only just short of 70 pages in, and so far I have already said 3 times like, what? So I can't say anything without spoiling, but the book starts off just like the beginning of, or the back of the book says it's going to, right? She wakes up and everyone's gone, and then you just pick it up from there. So she's exploring the ship, trying to get some answers. I'll leave it at that. I'm very intrigued in the sense of like, I what the heck is going on? I'm having, my guess is it's in her head, but that's the obvious, right? So I don't know what this big gigantic twist is gonna be, so I guess we'll find out. So I'm gonna keep reading, but so far we're off to a good start. The chapters are short. The writing is good, easy to read. I mean, we're talking like 6-page chapters. I mean, not every single one, but you know, 6 to 8 pages at the most. So it's reading quickly. I've only been sitting here for, I don't know, just under an hour, so maybe 45 minutes, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep reading, and I will keep you posted. I am losing a little bit of light, so my next check-in might be tomorrow with you guys, but I'm gonna read. I'm having a glass of white wine, and I have my feet up, and I'm gonna keep reading, and I'm enjoying it. And so far, I wouldn't necessarily say I am thrilled. Like, it's not super scary and intense. It's more just like, what in the heck is going on? More like just confused. And so that's making me turn the pages, because I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because there's already been like 3 little minor things that have happened that I'm like, wait, what? So yeah, it's hard to say without like totally spoiling it for you guys, but it's off to a good start. So far, so good. So I'll check in soon. Okay, time for a quick check-in. I'm about almost to the halfway mark of the last one. So far, I would say Stay Awake I enjoyed more, but that's not to say I'm not enjoying this. There's things happening, but it's a little bit slower burn. I really don't feel connected to Kaz like I did to, oh gosh, what was her name? And Stay Awake, you guys, I have it right here. Liv and Kaz. So I was connected more to Liv, so, you know, there's that. But I mean, I'm definitely turning the pages fast. Honestly, I went back and looked. The chapters are like between like 3 to 6 pages per chapter on average, so it's like a really quick read. As far as like, I don't know, something about short chapters just keeps me like, okay, just one more, and then, you know, 50 pages later I'm like, oh, okay, I really have to stop and get up and do something. But there has been some twists that were jaw-dropping, like, but to be fair with this one, you can't really see the twist coming because you're so confused on what is actually happening, or at least I am. I had some theories. So far I've not been correct, but yeah, overall so far I'd probably give it a 3-star, but we will keep on going and see if anything changes that for me. The other Firstborn, Will Dean, that I read, I enjoyed more so far. So but yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I need to know what the heck is going on in this one. So there's been some parts, I don't want to spoil it, where the tension was really tight to the point of where I was like putting myself in her position and like I was holding my breath. as I was reading it. So, you know, that's a good thing. So yeah, overall, you know, it's good. I don't want to say I'm not enjoying it, but I'm just trying to be realistic. I did not enjoying as much Stay Awake so far. So I'm going to continue reading, let you know my thoughts. Okay, so the good news is I'm finished with this book. Second book is done. Bad news is with my last check-in with you guys was the best of the book. So it started off kind of slow. My last check-in, it was going better. I liked where it was going, and then it went downhill from there. So let's just say I appreciate what the author is trying to do. Number one. Number two, it's not a bad book. It's not what I was expecting. To me, it's almost it's less thriller mystery and more survival, borderline horror almost. But I've read some horror books and it's not, you know, gruesome like horror. So it's kind of hard to like pinpoint what this is. But yeah, after the big reveal of like what's going on, I just didn't care. I felt like it drug on too long. I felt like Kaz was very repetitive with her thoughts. And I can't say, right, because I don't want to ruin the experience for any of you guys watching. If you're going to pick up this book, I wouldn't say don't pick it up. I think this is more of a me problem. Like I said, it's not what I was expecting. And I had high hopes for it because I loved his other one, like I've mentioned before. Yeah, I just didn't like it. The very end of this book, I just rolled my eyes like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I just didn't like it. So, spoiler alert. This is probably, I can't imagine this not being the worst book of this vlog. I'm kind of stuck between 1 and 2 stars, to be honest. So I will give my final ratings at the end of this video because I want to let it sit, to kind of soak in a little bit before I rate it. But this was a huge disappointment. Next, I am going to be starting Kill for Me, Kill for You. I already took the jacket cover off of it. We are going to go head up to the lake for a little bit today, so you'll probably get to see me up there as well, but I'm going to go ahead and get it started while I'm waiting to leave and kind of get into it, and I will check in with you guys next. Let you know my first initial thoughts of how it's going with Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Cavanagh. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is starting off promising. There's actually a third storyline. Obviously, this book, to remind you guys, it's about, we have 2 ladies that meet in a bar, and one of them, they both want revenge on someone that has done them wrong. And so they say, I'll kill for you if you kill for me. So you have those 2 storylines. I feel very connected to those characters already, just what they've been through, just horrifying. And then there's this third storyline that, you know, isn't on the jacket cover, so I won't say more about that, but that's also intriguing. So like I said, I'm not very far into it. I'll check in again, but we're gonna head down to the lake now. So yeah, but so far so good. I'm hooked and equally invested in both the main characters so far, so that's a good thing. So I'll check in later. Bye. Hey everyone, quick check-in. So I'm at the lake. Coming back with the boat. This is my aunt and uncle's lake house. I'm sitting on one of the patios. Dinner's almost ready. But the kids went out to go tubing, so I got out of my bathing suit and started reading. I'm 150 pages in, chapter 24. This is going so good. I feel the same way I did about this as 13 by Steve Cavanagh. Just his writing just really sucks you in. All the different, each chapter is a different POV, and each of the POVs I am so invested in. There's been a couple of minor twists in here, which obviously I won't tell you guys, but I think I have an idea of what's happening. I think I have an idea, but I could very well be wrong. So either way, I'm invested in the characters, so even if I am right about this, my idea of what's really going on, I'm still excited to see it through till the end. Probably will finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow should be kind of a quieter morning. Nothing I love better than reading with a cup of coffee by a body of water. So I am so excited, but I'm going to put the book down for tonight, We're gonna have dinner, play some games, have some wine. Well, let's be real, I've already had some wine, but that's okay. But we had such a fun day on the boat, on the water. It was a beautiful day. The kids had a great time. Two of my three kids are here, and my husband's here. My son had work, so he wasn't able to come. And my cousins are here, and they are teenagers, like my kids. So they're having a blast, and it's been great. I love spending time with my aunt. She's amazing. And yeah, that's it. So I don't know. I wish I could just have this be a spoilery vlog and tell you all my thoughts, because I'm dying to talk to someone about this. But I will see you guys later. Bye. Sitting at the lake, and I'm gonna have my coffee, and I'm gonna read a little bit and try to give you guys an update. So haven't read anything since last time we spoke, but I am 100% relaxed. I got my lake hair going on, so I figured I'd had a little bit of time this morning to read and check in with you guys before a fun day on the water. So yeah, it's probably the best Tuesday I'm gonna have all year, so I'm gonna enjoy it. I will check in soon. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. Another little twist. This book is so good. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Thank goodness, after the last one. So the last book I did not love. So this is really going well. Hey everyone. Okay, so we're going to wrap up the thriller vlog. I know I haven't given you my final thoughts on Kill for Me, Kill for You yet, but I will. My nails actually matched. That's cute. But overall, my overall rating from least favorite to favorite, my least favorite, everyone knows this, the last one. That was an easy one to choose. Now, I did go back and forth between Kill for Me, Kill for You, and Stay Awake. As far as which one was my favorite, it was really hard. So for the sake of this video, I rated them the same, but for the sake of this video, I will go ahead and say this was my second favorite, and my favorite of these three was Stay Awake by Megan Goldin, but that could change if you asked me tomorrow. I don't know. These were both 4.5, 5 stars for me, and the final rating on this one was a 2. So didn't like it. So overall, for as far as characters are, my least favorite, again, last one, I didn't care about Kaz. I felt like she was very repetitive, talking about her past with her father. I don't want to do any spoilers, but this, people say, is like a wild ride. Sure, I can see that, and I appreciate what the author tried to do overall, but I just did not like it. The first half was really boring. The second half, once we knew what that twist was and we knew what was going on, it was more like a horror survival to me. And then, of course, the last line, the ending of this book, I was like rolling my eyes. Like, I hated the ending. Did not like that. This could be for some people, but I did not care for this one. And then as far as characters, I liked the characters in both of these books. I'm going to go ahead and say Kill for Me, Kill for You is my favorite for as far as characters, because I equally enjoyed all the characters in here, the good, the bad, where I loved Liv, right? Yeah, I love Liv's character in here just as much as I like the characters in here, but there were more characters in here that I liked. So that's that order. And then as far as pacing, to me, I felt like this was the most fast pacing, then this one, then that one. So that's the order there. So from slowest to fast, most fast of the pacing. And then as far as the tension, kind of the same order. These both had a lot of tension, but overall, this one was a little more tense for me. A little more action in this one as well, overall from cover to cover, in my opinion. So that is that order as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun. I'm glad I knocked off these very highly anticipated thrillers off my list. Probably work on doing more rounds of these as I move forward. It's just a really good way for me to knock out some of the million thrillers that I own. Highly recommend these two. Definitely pick these up. Both have great storylines, great characters. The writing is great. Both twists I didn't see coming on these ones, which was great. both jaw-dropping twists, just as I was kind of read that would happen. I read that both of those, just in reviews and stuff, that they both had twists that you don't see coming, and I definitely would agree with that. I had some idea in this one. I was half right on a couple things, but overall, lots of cliffhanger endings on chapters, that kind of thing. Really well thought out, highly entertaining thrillers on those. So there you have it. Not too bad. 2 5 stars and a 2-star, so I will take it. Not giving up on Goldin though, because I really love Firstborn, and I have another one from NetGalley, an early arc on my Kindle. I think it's called The Chamber. So I'm still having an open mind with that one, and I'm gonna read that one as well. Not giving up on him. This book I just didn't care for. So there you have it. Thanks again for watching and taking time out of your busy schedule to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one. Happy reading. Bye.